YouTube, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Chickabob bringing us a brand new video, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. It really does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate everyone that does stop by, just checks out the channel. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys can hit the subscribe button down below. We're trying to get like we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so we'll see if we can do that, but let's just keep growing, you know what I'm saying? Also, if you guys want to leave a like on the video. But here we go. We're gonna do a San Antonio Spurs rebuild with Devin Vassell. San Antonio is probably my favorite team to watch just because they have a bunch of young guys that I really do enjoy watching, like DeJounte Murray, Keldon Johnson's been balling, Derek White's been balling time to time. I mean, Patty Mills has already been balling. Then we have Devin Vassell that can ball. Lonnie Walker can ball. I don't know why his overall is a 73, but 2K, you're tripping. Luka, I mean, when he does... Wait, Keita Bates-Diop is here? He's a two-way? How did I not know that? They have Drew Eubanks. So they have actually a really young team that I really do enjoy watching. So right now the lineup they have running is DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Keldon Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus. And then Devin Vassell is only getting a few minutes. Not a lot, but he can still do a decent amount off the bench, which I'm fine with doing. I'm going to kind of give him a little bit more minutes just to develop him a little bit more, give him a little bit more over Trey Lyles, even though Trey Lyles is a cool dude and all. But yeah, we have a very young team, and I mean, we still have Greg Popovich being the coach. We can definitely make the playoffs here with, DeMar, but I kind of want to see what we can get going for maybe Patty Mills has been balling, but I don't think in 2K he does that well. I mean, 12 points per game isn't bad, but maybe if we could pay someone for a cheaper contract, that'd be lit. Because $14 million for a Patty Mills type of player, yikes, right? So Rudy Gay is not bad, but if there's a guy on a multiple year contract or on like a lower end contract that we can pick up, that'd be pretty nice, but I don't see anything like that. And realistically speaking, I'm not opposed to keeping Rudy Gay. We have Robert Covington here. He is on a 2-year deal, but in 2K doesn't do well, so I don't even want to make that trade. We have Davis Bertans. He's on a bigger contract for much longer, so I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'll just keep Rudy Gay for this season. I don't really see me making any crazy trades. Maybe this Vontae trade. It doesn't seem really realistic to do that Vontae trade, but it helps us get better bench-wise. I mean, this is kind of a trade that we could do, right? I mean, it helps us get slightly better. I mean, we lose a guy that's giving us buckets of veteran leadership. I mean, he's been here for a decent amount of his career. But we can get the young guy like Devontae, and I think he'll be better for this team, possibly. So we'll pick him up. He'll be our backup point guard, and I like that quite a bit. I mean, it'll be perfect for his role. And I mean, we've seen how he hasn't been playing that great this season, but he'll be okay, right? So we need to go. I mean, defense doesn't work. Who doesn't fit the defensive system? Probably Derek White, right? Oh, DeMar doesn't fit that. Keldon Johnson fits that really well, though. I want to see if Keldon Johnson can be a trade piece in the future. I'm going to make DeMar our number 1 option, but I'm going to make Keldon Johnson our number 2. And then I'm going to make Jean our number 3. See if that helps us win more, or if that literally puts us in the dust. But we can still see where we can go. We still have LaMarcus for a decent amount, 2 more years. So I'm going to see if we can get it done this year, next year and the year after that. To get a championship kit to base the up, I don't really care. But we are about 500 at the moment. I could see us keeping on the same pace, or maybe we just dip below like we have. I want to see what the numbers are looking like for our team at the moment. Player stats. DeMar is leading us in Devontae, then Keldon Johnson, LaMarcus, Rudy Gay. DeJounte's not going to score that much. Devin Vassell is actually playing very solid for us. If he was in our starting lineup, you best know that he'd be playing really good. So I don't even want DeJounte to be the 3rd option. Keldon Johnson's playing fantastic. Derek White, are you playing good? Can Devin Vassell play that shooting guard position? He's a 6'5" shooting guard, possibly, right? We can lay Derek White off a little bit, right? See if this helps him. I mean, we could give him the starting minutes. I technically just did that, right? We'll still give you a decent amount, and then I'm gonna make Devin Vassell our 3rd option. So making Devin Vassell Our third option in the first game, we take a W. DeMar led us, and then how did Vassell do? Oh, he shot 12 shots, only made 3 of them. So that's very unlucky. In this game, he's 5 for 12. I mean, I'd rather have him develop, realistically speaking. I could care less that we don't win a championship and don't make the playoffs. But, okay, maybe we have to switch. Okay, we gotta go back. Devin Vassell, even though it... Yeah, I just need Devin Vassell to come off the bench. And I think he'll be solid in doing that. Lonnie Walker is not even getting PT. Can I send you to the G League? Just develop a little bit more. Lonnie Walker, I can. And then I'll send Luka there too. Actually, we don't have enough players. I'll call up... Oh, never mind. I can't call him up. Nope. All right, cool. I'm going to simulate this season. I don't know. Can we win? Can we make the championship? Can we make the playoffs? Time will tell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were not that great this season. I mean, I kind of messed this up a little bit, but messing with the minutes and whatnot. LeBron winning MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year. Oh, Chris Boucher most improved. That's really cool to see. I never really see that often. And I mean, he's having a fantastic season this year. So, did we have anyone here? No. We might have to get... Okay, do we have any of our rookies? Devin Vassell, are you on here? No, he's not. So, we might have to get rid of LaMarcus here in this season. Even though he's a great guy and all, but he's not gonna... Like, that efficiency is not that great. I mean, he's shooting the ball pretty well. But, I mean, 12 and 6 for my starting center is not great at all. So Keldon Johnson played one heck of a game. DeMar did too. Jonte played good. Devin Vassell even went up a little bit, and his shooting splits went better. So, I mean, we did not make the playoffs. That was a given, right? I mean, we're trying to develop these young guys as the Hawks win the championship. All right, great game. Do we have anyone that's retired from our team? No, we did not. Draft lottery. What do we got working for us? Since we did not make the playoffs, where are we sitting? We're sitting at number 6. We have a 7% to move up. I think we went down 1. Unlucky. But it is what it is, right? Greg Popovich is still out here, and we'll make sure we get him back. Because, I mean, Greg Popovich is that guy, right? Is Tim Duncan still our assistant coach? I don't really know what happened to him, right? I guess he's not. Did we get rid of him, or did he just call it quits? Do we know? I don't know. And then we got a trainer. All right, so we're looking good on our coaching staff. What do we got going for the draft? I mean, we could draft here, but, I mean, we still have a decent... Actually, we really don't have that many people on bad contracts. Like, I mean, I guess Derek White's on a bad contract. We can Colin Sexton out of it, which isn't bad at all. I mean, we can use a guy like Colin Sexton, or we can get a Rudy Gobert type guy. But he got that bag, and I don't want to pay Rudy Gobert that kind of money. We still have Colin Sexton. We can take... Oh, he shot 50% from the field. Wow, that might be an option to go for, right? Who do they have us taking here? At number 7, they got Zaire Williams. We can keep it young. We can get Colin Sexton, but he's not a great starter in this. So I kind of want to draft with this pick. Maybe someone fell to us. BJ Boston. What is he? A point shooting guard? We don't need any more shooting guards. We don't need any more small forwards. I'd rather take a shooting guard. I'll get BJ Boston. I'm not sure if he's gonna be that great for us. What is his overall? 78. Actually, that's pretty solid. I'll get Luka. I'll get everyone besides Drew Eubanks. Hopefully, everyone comes back. Keita Bates-Diop. I'll let you go, and then we get Devontae back. So what do we got? We got enough to sign a guy. Okay, do we want to bring back Kawhi? We can bring back Kawhi. That'd be lit, actually. How much does he have? He doesn't have a good offer. DeMar runs a power forward in the 2K now. I mean, we're losing. Okay, so we can bring in Kawhi. Is it realistic? Maybe. Maybe he wants to come back. And he does. So we get Kawhi on the team. We have to get rid of DeMar. We have to get rid of LaMarcus. Trey Lyles, he didn't even play for us. And then everyone else, let's get Kawhi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then DeMar Letta. All right, we left him. We can get LaMarcus a contract still. We can get actually a decent amount of... We can get Hassan Whiteside, who didn't play bad. I mean, we can get LaMarcus here. He's making a decent amount of money. I mean, he's asking for a decent amount. And I'll... Oh, that's Mike Conley. My bad. LaMarcus, I'll give you this just so we can flip you. I'm going to make you a... No, I'm not going to mess with that stuff just in case it messes something up. So I'm projecting that we should be a championship team this season. So I don't think our pick is going to be that valuable. So if there's a center out here that I like Rudy Gobert isn't bad at all. maybe we can do that trade. Is there any other center out here that wants to make a trade? Like, what do we got going for us? Anyone on this rebuilding team already? Cat stretching the floor. Okay, that's an option. I don't see that's happening. Okay, maybe I do that Rudy Gobert trade. I haven't had Rudy Gobert in a minute, and it kind of sucks that I would have to kind of do that Rudy Gobert trade without giving up much. They want Trey Jones. Okay, so can I do this straight up? You guys want Derek White? I want Derek White. You guys can have a future pick. You want Jakob Poeltl? We got Uzubuki. Deal. Done deal. Alright, so now we got Rudy Gobert on the team. What do we got? What do we need now? We got a point guard. We got our shooting guards. We got our small forwards. Power forward. Okay, we can see what we're missing from the power forward spot. We'll get Rudy Gay back. He'll be a pretty solid pickup for us. Damian Lee would be pretty solid too. Kent Bazemore is playing one heck of a game this season. I don't know if that translates well into 2K, but we'll see. And we get Bobby, and I think we'll be good. And then we also get back Vontae. Yeah, so there we go. And what do we got? Player progression. Devin Vassell goes up to 5 overall points. Everyone else went up great. I don't know where Kawhi went, but we'll go to the training camps. Make sure we give Devin Vassell our training camp, and I mean we still have untapped potential for a decent amount of players, right? So it goes up to an A. Keldon Johnson goes up to an A-, and then BJ Boston can go up to an A+. All right, I didn't realize BJ Boston was built like that. All right, so right now we got a lineup of DeJounte, Derek White, Kawhi, and Lucas Manek. Can we make Kawhi our power forward? And we can. His overall dips, but that's totally fine by me. Devin Vassell can start in that starting small forward spot. Our team is young. Our team is very young. Okay, can we make a trade somewhere here? Like Derek White, I want to keep. Rudy Gobert, I want to see what I can get for you. I like you a lot, but not for what you're gonna bring me, right? Lucas Manek might be able to go too, just so we can increase that trade value a little bit. We can get Paul George, Kawhi and Paul George playing again together. I mean, we've already seen that story, right? John Collins and Clint Capella is not bad at all. We can go cheaper in that center option, bring in a power forward, move Kawhi to small forward, and then we'll still have a lot to work with, which honestly isn't that bad. Jonathan Isaac can play. Pascal, Sabonis, Christian Wood is actually a beast. Can I make that? Oh, can I do a Christian Wood trade? I'd love to get Christian Wood on this team. We can get D'Angelo Russell. I feel like it's gonna be pretty easy to get this guy. And 2K, $13 million. So I'd have to make up. Oh, not Rudy Gay. $13 million. So I'd give you Rudy Gay. We'd have to make up $4 more million. Okay. Anyone on here that's on a bad contract? Lonnie Walker. Probably not gonna use you. Okay. I know you're losing a center spot. Oh, that's it. That's all it took. We get Christian Wood on the team. And now we can make Kawhi back to the small forward, Christian Wood to the power forward, and we can have a lineup like this. As maybe I get Keldon Johnson in the starting lineup, or Devin Vassell, he's a 3-and-D player, playmaking, shot, sharp career. Yeah, I mean we need a 3-and-D player for our team, and if we can have Devin Vassell starting in our starting lineup with us, that'd be huge. So off the bench, we got Derek White, Devontae, Keldon Johnson, BJ Boston, and Lucas Manek. I like this team a lot, and the defense is much better now. All right, so let's see how the first few games of the season go. Getting Kawhi and Christian Wood on the team, we're not starting great at all, but maybe things change around. Sometimes 2K has that where we start very slow, but then we eventually pick it up and we win a championship, or we lose in the first round. So yeah, the team is looking pretty solid. I'm going to simulate a few more days, see how our players are handling it. Maybe we need to make a trade for Rudy Gobert, maybe that trade piece that we move. Like, Kawhi's doing great, Christian Wood is doing great. Yeah, Rudy Gobert has to go. I'm not paying you that much just for that kind of... Or we need a third star, right? So we can go cheap on this. We can get a starting shooting guard that we do like, right? Or we can get Drummond, which we already know he's a beast. We can get Paul George. For Rudy Gobert, we can get a bet. Oh, that Paul George trade is like really intriguing. Maybe Paul George is like, I want to come play with you, Kawhi, again. We had so much success last time. Let's play again. And honestly, or we can get Russell Westbrook. this trade is too good to pass up, right? It's 2K. It's too good to pass up. We can get Christian Wood a small forward again. We'll make you the power forward. We'll make you small forward. And then we'll still have a solid lineup going into the season. And does that make us worse? I don't know. Luka's not even... I mean, Luka's playing solid, I guess. I mean, we could probably go out there and sign, like, another guy. Like, Derek White can probably give me a a center that's, like, decent. Then we can just rotate our... I mean, we can Clint Capella. I mean, if we're struggling hard, Miles Turner's out here, and he can stretch the floor. Derek White, we don't really need you. And I kind of regret, like... I mean, I kind of regret leaving, like, getting rid of you. But if you can get, like, a guy like Miles Turner on the team, I mean, we get Brent Forbes right back. Sure. Let's do that trade. We're going to shift everything once more. And we're going to make sure that we're a championship contending team right now. So our starting lineup, I like. Off the bench, we still got to... Okay, so Devin Vassell. Gosh. Okay, so how do I give Devin Vassell more minutes? Luka, you don't need that many minutes. Keldon Johnson. I mean, PJ Boston. Everyone is doing pretty solid. I'm going to give you 18. And I think we'll be good. I mean, team is looking solid, bro. It's like a really nice team. But we just got to start winning, right? So with getting Paul George alongside Kawhi, I mean, it's not really unrealistic, but maybe Paul George is like, hey, I like playing with you, Kawhi. You know, we had a lot of success except for the fact that I hit the backboard a lot. But yeah, things are looking very solid. I'm going to simulate the season. Let's wrap it up. All right, the season is wrapped up. Giannis wins your MVP, Cade Cunningham, Cole Anthony, Giannis Onyeka, and Stan Van Gundy. So we were 10 games out. Do we have anyone here? Zion and Pascal is here. But we did not have Kawhi. Kawhi averaged 25, 6, and 5. Really good numbers from him. And do we have anyone else? Rookie teams? No, we did not. We were only 5th seed. Maybe it was stacked in this conference. Okay, yeah, it was. So if we won one more game, we were the 2nd seed. But the Pelicans by far were killing the game. Oh, Lonzo, Nikhil, Lonzo. Ingram, sorry. Zion, Steven Adams, Jackson Hayes, Kiara Lewis, who averaged fantastic. And then they got Bojan. And then Keon Johnson. Ooh, and JaVale McGee and Tyler Johnson. Ooh, that team is nice. All right, let's see our player stats. Kawhi, then Paul George, and then Christian Wood, Jante. Okay, so Devin Vassell is having a great season. I mean, his per 36 is looking fantastic. Miles Turner didn't play that well, but he's playing against really great players. So, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Montrezl, they have a nice team, but we're better. Okay, we win in 7. All right, LeBron gave us work in the game 7. So did AD. But Kawhi, BJ Boston, Paul George, Vontae, Devin Vassell's having an okay season. I mean, not shooting the field goal ball, but he's shooting the 3 ball good, but not the ball. All right, what do we got? Same team. They move Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the bench. Is that for the better or the worst? Who knows? All right, game 1 goes to them. Game 2 goes to... No, game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to them. Oh, we gotta shorten our rotation here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we need to see how we can beat this team, as they have a very solid lineup on us. All right, come on, let's take a 2-2, tying up the lead, as we have a very fantastic game there. Kawhi drops 45. Devin Vassell shot 2 for 10. We don't talk about that. Come on, we need to take this. Okay, it's a very close game. Do we jump in these games? Come on, make a shot. Okay, we lost by 3. We couldn't make anything right there. Kawhi, Devin Vassell had a great game, but we couldn't convert. Come on, we need to take this. This is it. And it seems like we're not going to do it. Kawhi, Jante, no Jante. I need more out of you. All right, I really need more. All right, the Pelican goes on to win the championship. All right, this is going to be a last season. See what we can get going. We shouldn't have anything going here. Staff should be able to stay because we didn't really change any of the staffing. Luka, Azubuike, I'll bring everyone really back. Vontae, I'll bring you back too if you want to come back. And we have Vontae to give a contract to, and that's really it. So I'll give Vontae a contract. He should be pretty solid for us. We get him on like a 1 year. Ricky Rubio's not bad at all too. Chris Dunn, Gary Harris, Denzel Valentine. Robert Covington's not going to shoot the ball that well, so is there even a point to bring him in on the team? I have no clue. Caruso was there? All right, let's bring Caruso on the team too. All right, team is looking good. I like what we're working with. I don't know if we're going to get better or worse. Paul George goes down, so I'm going to make a trade to get rid of Paul George. Even though he's only like at 85, he'll still give us buckets, but maybe we can move him for someone that we know will give us more buckets. Like Jamal Murray we can pick up for the team. D'Angelo Russell, get rid of our defense and just go all out on scoring, get some help. Klay Thompson's okay. So either we go with Jamal Murray or we go with D'Angelo Russell. So in the Jamal Murray trade, we have to give up Trey Jones, which is fine because we don't need a backup point guard because we already have DeJounte then. Or we can go with D'Angelo Russell. We get back Jarrett Culver, which is doing better than Keldon Johnson, but Keldon Johnson's been a beast. So I'm going to do this Jamal Murray trade. We get rid of Trey Jones, and I think we'll be... I mean, does that make us better? We get better defensively. Or not, like, better, but we get more touches, I think. Well, I don't know. I think we're slightly better. We still have BJ Boston, Devin Vassell. Everyone is here still, so team isn't bad at all. Let's see what we're working with. Starting lineup, maybe Miles Turner has to go next. Even though I liked his game. I like his game in real life. Maybe it doesn't translate to 2K. So we're just looking for a center that we can really trust out here. Like maybe Montrezl, that guy. Montrezl can still shoot the 3-ball. Don't get me wrong. It's not as great as Miles Turner's 3-ball. But it is good enough to the point where we can definitely pick him up. And we get Hamid Diallo. Gary Harris, we probably weren't going to use you anyway. So we get Montrezl in that. Pretty solid pickup in my opinion. Devin Vassell's going to be a starter. They still want to start DeJounte, which is totally fine. Maybe for the defense. We got Jamal Murray being our 6th man. BJ Boston. Now that we got Jamal Murray and BJ Boston, we don't really need Vontae. So for Vontae and Terrence Ross, I could get a better power force at center. So Vontae, Terrence Ross, and a first rounder. We can get Precious Achiuwa, who can be a power forward, and I think that's the center position he runs. Surprised in 2K they don't want. They probably did they run him as center in real life? I honestly wouldn't know. So we'll get him to be our center power forward, and then we get. I guess we have Christian Wood running our bench, and then we can move one more guy like Goran Dragic and Lucas Samanik in a first for a center, like Chris Boucher. If you want, or Mitchell Robinson. Nah, Mitchell Robinson's making too much money for me to actually want him to come to this team. So I'm going to do this Chris Boucher trade, and Chris Boucher is actually a pretty solid guy, if you guys know. So I think our team is good. 4-star value, for a system perspective this time around, not as great as last time, which is 4.5, but I think getting, Jamal Murray, I guess, running our bench unit, and, we got a better center, Montrezl Harrell, in my opinion, and then we got, Precious Achiuwa to be our power forward in our starting lineup, and then we have Christian Wood even coming off our bench. Wow, we have a nice team, and we got BJ Boston, and then I think we still have Keldon Johnson on the team. We're actually looking very good for this team, as right now we are even 50-6, could be the best team in the league. There's no way we're not, right? We're definitely competing for a championship this season. Greg Popovich is back in the playoffs. He was there last year, but we didn't get that far. We lost to the Pelicans, but still. We won 69 games. Giannis was your MVP. Alberto Gomez, Cole Anthony, Giannis, James Wiseman, and Greg Popovich. So we were the best team in the league. Trae Young, John Morant, Giannis, blah, blah, blah. Did we have anyone here? Killian Hayes made it. That's a surprising sight. Kawhi's defensively there. 22, 5, and 5. Very solid from him. Oh, how did our boy play this season? Keldon Johnson. Okay, so Kawhi, and then DeJounte, then Precious. Montrezl, definitely an upgrade. Christian Wood off the bench. BJ Boston, Devin Vassell. 11 points in the starting lineup. Fantastic numbers, actually, by him. Did he start all 82 games? He must have, I think. Yeah, he did. So he had a good plus-minus. He shot the ball very well. 44% from the field. Probably his best. Yeah, it's his highest season by far. And then DeJounte still did his thing. All right, so, yeah, our team is looking nice. All right, first round against Memphis. Who do they got? Ja? Otto Porter? Oh, it's John, Otto Porter, and then Jaren Jackson, but everyone else is kind of Paul George. So we made a trade for this team. Devin Vassell is guarding him, and they have Isaiah Todd. Okay, so 2-1, 4-1. All right, cool. How is Devin Vassell playing? Are you playing very good? Oh yeah, he's having a great playoff run. 54%, almost 50% from the 3-line. Ooh, boy, you killing it. All right, Minnesota. I almost made a trade with you. They got Wendell and moved Cat to the power forward spot. All right, so game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to them. Come on. Game 4 goes to us. Come on. This is a big game. Game 5 goes to us. Big game right here. Game 6 goes to us. Who led us in this game? Anthony Edwards shot 41. I wish he could do that in real life. BJ Boston led us. Really good, solid pickup for us. Jonte Murray. Devin Vassell. He like that? Shooting 54, 50, and 88% from the field in the playoff. Wow, that man's built different. Then we have Precious Kawhi. Didn't even do that. I mean, he only shot 9 times. He was like, hey, yo, everyone else, take the ball. I ain't shooting. All right, finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 seed Cleveland Cavaliers won. First game in 7. Detroit in 7. All right, who do they got? Darius Garland, Kevin Porter Jr. It sucks for Kevin Porter Jr. Hopefully everything goes well for him. And do they have game 1 goes to us? Are the Colin Sexton's coming off the bench? And they still have Jared Allen? Ooh, this team is nice. Oh, and they have Luka. Wait, what? Who did we trade for him? I don't really recall. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to them. Come on, right here. Game 5 goes to us. Jamal Murray is. Oh, we won by 1. Devin Vassell, how are you doing? Woo! Devin Vassell's that guy. All right, come on, right here. Take it home. Let's send him home. Let's win the championship. I haven't won a championship in ages. It's been a while, and we might get a game that we have to jump into. Yes, sir. The game that we're trying to win for a championship, we get to jump into. And is it okay? So we are away. So we are in Cleveland, Akron. Wait, is it in Akron? No, it's in Cleveland, Ohio, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Cleveland. I'm tripping. Long day. All right. Let's make sure we're not playing. We don't have the ball, but we don't have to foul either. We got Kawhi in our lineup. Devin Vassell. Jamal Murray, Montrez, Christian Wood. Okay, so we're not running Vassell. We have BJ Boston in, which is totally fine. He might have fouled out, but maybe they like this lineup better because I don't know why. Actually, maybe more scoring in this lineup. Ooh, BJ Boston just got cooked. Ooh. He just like slowly fell down, but not actually falling down, if you know what I mean. All right, Kawhi. We've seen you do this before in the Spurs uniform. We've seen you. We've done it. Christian Wood, I've seen you do it. Kawhi with the mid-range pull-up. Ooh, ice cold. Ice cold by Kawhi. We're still down by 1. So we actually need a stop here. And, who better to do it than this lineup, realistically? I'd probably sub out BJ Boston and put in, like, Devin Vassell or Jonte Murray. They left Okoro wide open in the corner, but he misses. But we can't box out Jared Allen. But he puts up a tough layup. We still don't box him out. Jared Allen gets blocked by Montrez. Thank God you're there. No one could box him out. And let's see what the coach decides to put in for our final lineup. And does he go with more of the veteran lineup with like Devin Vassell and Jamal Murray and like Jonte, or does he keep it in with the lineup he has, like going young with BJ Boston? And I guess a lot of our team is very young except for Kawhi, right? Kawhi is the oldest, and Montrez and Jamal Murray are probably the oldest on our team. So Kawhi is in. It's the same. Oh no, Devin Vassell's in the team, and Jonte Murray. So Kawhi looks like he wants to take the final shot here. Gets a screen. No, Jonte Murray. He go for the Jonte Murray play. Jonte Murray is gonna take the last shot. All right, Jonte. You had it. It was in the bag, right? But it just didn't go. It didn't fall through. Unlucky game by him. Kevin Porter let them. Precious Achiuwa let us. Devin Vassell had a really great game again. Jamal Murray needs to play better. All right, we're going to game 7. I swear, if we can't win a championship, I really don't know what to do. So we're going to make it a 9-man. We don't really need that Chris Boucher. Keldon Johnson's good and getting good PT, and he's playing solid, so I'm going to keep him in the lineup. All right, game 7, boys. We're at home. We don't choke these, right? All right, never mind. The 8 seed Cleveland Cavaliers win a championship with Kevin Love, 21 points and 6 rebounds and 2 assists. I totally forgot you were there. You weren't even in the starting lineup. What are you doing to me, brother? Hello? Oh my God, I really lost to this. This team is deep. Oh, it's so sad that we lost. They had Jamal Murray. We had Jamal Murray, Montrez. Oh, Kawhi, I need more out of you. Devin Vassell didn't even have a bad playoff run. He plays solid. Jonte Murray, I'm disappointed. in this team. But if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.